Fuck you, Corey.
Yeah, that beat clicking. Yeah.
Hold on. Where it go? Hold on.
Yeah, we here.
You're watching Man Cave with Big Mike and Jay, covering all the sports you love on the National Streaming Sports Roku channel.
Yeah.
Hey, I got you, Dom. Don't worry about it, man. Without Mike, man, we got to work as a team, man. We got to be cohesive.
We good. Hey, as long as you got that beat clicking, doom. That shit hard.
And that beat for the countdown.
Yeah.
My stepson made that beat. That's when that's early in the beat making, like years ago.
Fire, bro.
Yeah, that's early. Just something simple, you know.
Yeah,
something simple.
Yeah. Hey, they don't know what's coming. That EP coming, but we talk about that later.
Yeah, we talk about that later. Before we end, we'll let the people know for sure.
Yeah.
But if you're here, man, you know what it is, man. The Man Cave Sports Podcast, man. It's another Tuesday. Appreciate y'all being here. Everybody in the chat, salute. We love the early birds, all the engagement. If you hit any action buttons, we appreciate it, man. If you here, you know we talk sports, more sports, and as Mike would say, all of these sports.
And all of these sports.
All of these sports.
Here. I'm Big Mike
He's
today.
Scully.
I cut my beard off. I'm Big Mike. I'm black.
Got a good tan, yeah. P. Scully in the building, man, on a Tuesday with me, man. Appreciate you stopping through. Every time you show up on any show, we appreciate that, man. You already know.
Thanks for having me, y'all. This is where it go down all season, baby. We here.
Man, it's about to pay off, though.
Yeah. You know what's going on.
It's about to pay off, though.
We going up and in on a Tuesday. You know what it is.
Yeah, for sure, man. It's crazy because me and Mike been doing this particular show for like 2 years now.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Yeah. We're a little over 2 years, actually.
Yeah. Like I said, I seen y'all in the first year, but then I was trying to do my thing, and then I finally jumped on the second year. And me and my homie had some issues with the timing and stuff, and I was like, damn, I love this the podcast, bro. And then seeing y'all doing y'all thing, man, I think I got on at the perfect time. That was
bro. We was on Spotify, just audio, man. That shit was horrible.
Yeah, I know. Speaking of podcasts, Jay, look, the Man Cave is on his way. But man, them dudes, bro, the Kelsey brothers just signed $100 million for the podcast, bro.
Yeah, man. Listen, if you got that notoriety, you already got that notoriety, man. That's what it is. You know, they got millions of followers already, so you can get that type of deal. The chick, what's her name? Alex something. Call her daddy or call me daddy or whatever. Yeah. She just signed for $125 million. With Sirius though, with Sirius, but it's for a network though. She got other shows and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
I didn't know they were giving out them checks, man. The Man Cave LLC. We up next. We up to
real quick before we get into sports. The podcast boom happened probably like 2 or 3 years ago. They gave Rogan $100 million, Bill Simmons 250. Like they gave all these people money, really didn't get a return. Pat McAfee, you see what he just got.
Yeah.
Today, now all that passed. Now today, to see people getting those type of deals in the podcast lane, I love it. I love it. because I love it, and that's based off of numbers too.
Yeah, because that's what we got our right hand game, and then we use the podcast. We put that paper together, Jay. You know what it is.
Network, baby. We ain't just a podcast. We a business, man.
Yeah,
network, man. Network. We doing a network.
Got an album coming. Movies out now. You right?
No. We get to that. No. We get to that. No. We get to that. So, P. Scully, man, what's on your mind, brother? Where you at?
Sports is, man. I'm just glad the final season, the final preseason games over with.
Yeah,
we ain't had no really big injuries. Had a couple injuries. There's an update. Like I said, I'm Mike today, so I got to bring up them Brownies.
Salute to the chat, by the way. Sorry about that.
Big salute to the chat. I'm going to bring up the Brownies first because I'm Big Mike today. Chubb is not going to play at least the first 4 games. Deshaun Watson had a little soreness in his elbow. I'm a little worried about them Brownies, Jay.
You said at least the first 4 games?
At least.
Oh man. See, and now
he on the PUP. He not coming back. They said he got ways to go. So if you got Deshaun injured with the elbow, he didn't practice he didn't play in the preseason. Nick Chubb ain't gonna play the first 4 games.
What? They said that? They said that?
Yeah, I'm looking
I'm tired of the Browns, man. I'm tired of the Browns. The Browns gotta go. All I gotta say is, bro, Deshaun Watson, it's over. In Cleveland, over, bro. In Cleveland, it's over, man. It's over.
I'm glad you said it first. I'm glad you said that first.
It's over, man. Nick Chubb, it might be over for you in Cleveland too, buddy. And these injuries, bro.
Yeah, hats off to Nick Chubb because he's a beast. If he's healthy, he's top 5. He's top 3 or 5. But
that's a capital if. That's a capital if.
Yeah, and ACL, MCL on 2 different legs. It's hard to come back. Superman couldn't come back from that.
Nah. And the crazy thing is, this is crazy, man. Deshaun, man, I did not want to hear that. Like, because it ain't even about the money for me. It's just, bro, like you've been with the Browns. What is this going on his 4th season?
Yeah.
And what have we seen?
Nothing.
This is crazy. This is like John Wall with Washington. Like he had like 3 years where he just didn't play and got paid the whole time. Yeah. Like this is getting ridiculous, man.
Yeah, it looked like a John Wall only with a football. You right.
So who's playing quarterback?
It's got to be the crab leg. Got to be James.
Man, that's crazy to me, man. The Browns going to be trashed for 4 weeks. If telling you.
I mean, he gonna be air. He gonna, like you said, he gonna have 9 interceptions, 5 touchdowns, and 309 yards. But they're gonna
and they're gonna be 2-2 or 1-3.
Yeah, but man, I mean, Jay, at the end of the day, bro, if Deshaun Watson, bro, first of all, the elbow soreness, man, that means that's bigger than it sounds.
It's bad.
That means he not ready, bro. He not.
And he haven't done anything. You ain't done nothing. You ain't even playing the preseason.
Right. So how are you sore if you ain't throwing a real football in a game?
Exactly.
So all that's showing to me is you right. He done because that surgery didn't help him. That means he really still hurt.
So do the Browns need to start thinking draft? Yeah. You know what I mean? Maybe get our future quarterback because I think it's over for Deshaun, bro. Oh my God, ain't that his first significant injury too? The last one he just had.
Yeah, he never really was hurt in Houston, never.
And now you got elbow soreness for no reason.
Right, tendonitis.
Not saying for no reason, just you haven't played a game.
That's what that is, Jay. That's surgery, but that's tendonitis in the elbow. That means
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm alluding to. There you go. That's what I'm saying. It could be something more serious.
Yeah, if you got tendonitis in your throwing arm, it's like a pitcher. It's a wrap.
Yes, it's a wrap. You only got so long before you just can't throw the ball no more.
Right.
That's a sad tale right there, boy.
Yeah, I was looking at because I know Mike was on the show yesterday, and Mike was on Fedolo yesterday. But Chubb out at least first 4 games. This is ESPN. This is coming from ESPN sources. Adam Schefter and Deshaun Watson is iffy for game 1. They don't even know if he's gonna come out there, bro. What's the point? He hurt.
Yeah, if he hurt, he hurt. You might as well just let him be hurt. You know what I mean? Like move on. It's time to move on, man. I'm telling you, it is.
We saw that last year. Remember, he tried to play hurt last year.
Yeah. So he been hurt. This will be the third season in a row.
Yeah. And that's a lot.
Because he got the injury the season before last, right?
Yeah.
And then he came out this last year and tried to play injured, right? I don't know. I'm asking. I don't know. That's why I wish Mike was here.
I felt like he saw Flacco taking his spot and he forced it. And he
wasn't and he wasn't ready. So now it's further. Yeah. So this will be the third season in a row, man. No.
And he
take your 230. Yeah, we're gonna trade you somewhere. They can pay whatever the rest. Like we can figure that money shit out, but you gotta go, bro. Like it's over with. I need you gotta go, bro.
At this point, why not just throw out the man? Look, they drafted the kid last year, DR. Man, you might as well play him now. You might as well throw him out there, right?
Who?
What's the kid that they drafted? Not DR. What the hell's his name?
Last year, I don't know who they drafted last year.
Yeah, they drafted him. He been playing all preseason.
I ain't seen the Browns preseason game.
Hold up. They initially him like DR. Hold on, I'm gonna find out. But what's the point of playing Jameis Winston and Huntley? What's the point?
Listen, I'd play Huntley before I play
me too.
Before I play Jameis, bro.
You're right. Hell yeah, you're right.
Jameis can go out there and throw a lot of passes and throw a lot of touchdowns, but he's gonna throw a lot of interceptions on top of that.
Yeah, you're right. What's the kid's name? Let's see.
And they say the Browns, they kept 4 QBs on their roster. They got 4 quarterbacks.
They might have to.
Yeah. You got Deshaun. Come on, man. I didn't know. I am not even a Browns fan. I just did not want to hear that about. I just want to see him go out there.
Yeah. DTR, Dorian Thompson-Robinson.
No, that wasn't last year. This was his third season, I think. It's like his third season. Yeah, it's like his third year. No, Mike been talking about him for a couple years now. It's like his third year.
All he is a cheap Deshaun Watson. He built like I'm serious, man. He built. Sometimes if you look at him. If he throw on that Deshaun number, he's a cheap. He's slim like him. He got that long throw. He can get out the pocket. You might as well just go ahead and ride with you. First of all, Browns, you drafted him. Play the man. Why not? You got no choice now.
Man, at this point, I'm playing everybody. Everybody getting the snap.
Yeah. Hell yeah, everybody.
Browns, trash. Now we gotta redo the schedule. We gotta redo the schedule now. Like, because we did their schedule and they was a playoff team and all that, man. I don't think they're a playoff team no more because they don't got Flacco no more.
Not without Chubb and Chubb is a loss because
even if Chubb play, if Deshaun missing 4 games of the season, I don't think he coming back 100% healthy whenever he do come back.
And you can't rush him back.
If they don't win no games, if they go 0-4 in those 4 weeks, they're bringing him back in that 5th game. That's a fact. And I don't think he's gonna be ready. He gonna go out there. If he don't get injured, a couple games gonna go by and they gonna say soreness again, and he's not gonna play again.
Yeah, because that soreness ain't going nowhere. And the Nick Chubb thing, man, that's the thing where they're not gonna rush him back. You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah, because of that nasty tear.
Man, I think Nick Chubb, man, when he healthy, he the best running back in the league. But man, it's over for Nick Chubb. Man, if he don't have a whole season of a successful whatever he play, if he don't play all the rest of the games after that, it's over with. And at least in Cleveland, man, it's over with. You might as well pack your bags, man.
Pack them bags, bro. We got some a little update in the NFL. So OBJ.
Yeah, I just seen that.
He out for 4 games. So
first 4 games he out. But it's Odell, man. Ever since his first injury, he ain't been the same. It's like Odell aged like 5 years after that injury.
Yeah, and now he's getting injured every year.
Right? But don't he seem like an old head now? Like an old head, like he's been around too long.
I don't even think he what, maybe 30? Maybe 30?
Yeah, he feel like he's been around 5 years too long, all because after that first injury, he went down. He kept going down, man. But the Giants did that to him, man.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they didn't. They rushed him back. Yeah, they rushed him back too.
The Giants did that to him, and then get him out of here, send him to Cleveland with Baker Mayfield, who don't want to throw you the ball at all. Like he just don't want to throw you the ball. Man,
made him run around and get hurt. Now he did slid he slid to the Rams and got him a Super Bowl out of that. So
they stole that. They stole that from us.
Yeah.
Baby, they stole that from us.
My bad, Jay. I ain't even want to say that.
They stole that from us. Yeah, you just thought it's cool. You know, they needed to get some fans. They got a new stadium, all that.
I mean,
team.
what you think is what's even? I mean, I know he's on the Dolphins, and that's a high flying team with Tyreek and
it won't affect him.
But what Beckham got left anyway, bro, in the tank, really?
Exactly what he is.
Yeah.
The guy that's going to be on the bench, I'm going to be injured for a lot of the season. But when the playoffs come, I'm going to get a couple touchdowns, be a part of the big win. You know what I mean? Like, he's the guy he is. If he even make it that far. Now it's like you getting all these injuries. You're going to miss the first 4 games. That's not a small thing for a guy that for Odell Beckham. You know what I mean? I swear it just seemed like he'd been in the league too long. I don't know why, but it just seemed like he'd been in the league too long. Like, bro, you just need to go chill.
He really trying to hold. I know that boy got paper, man. He really trying to hold.
Yes.
That boy trying to collect them checks. But hey, Jay, if it was me and you, I'd be doing the same shit.
Oh yeah, yeah. But do you think
collect? Yeah.
Yeah, get your money, but do you think he should keep trying to play? Like, you think he should keep coming back, or is it done? Is it over for him?
I mean, I can't even. He was on Baltimore last year, and
did nothing,
man, and he did nothing when it counted. They went to the AFC Championship. I don't even think he played.
Yeah, but that's more coaching, if you ask me, because they stopped doing the one thing they should have kept doing is run the ball, and Lamar trying to throw the ball all over the place. If you notice in that game, the Chiefs scored on the first 2 drives of the game.
Right. They
got 14 real quick, and then they scored 3 points after that for the whole entire rest of the game. 3 points, and that was late in the second half. Yeah. So it's like y'all played the defense y'all needed to play, but y'all only scored 10 points.
Yeah, that was definitely on.
Y'all lost 17-10. Like, that's coaching, man. That's coaching, but that's coaching for sure. Yeah, Lamar slimmed down though this year.
Yeah.
So he can run more.
He
can run more. Yeah. He lost some pounds, slimmed up, so he can run more.
Think about it though. He wasn't like, what was he? 220. He wasn't a big dude as it is.
Yeah, but his 220 was a different 220 though. Like, because Lamar, if you really look at Lamar last year, he looked a little bit bigger.
Yeah, he looked a little.
He wasn't lean and with that 220. Yeah. He was a bigger guy because he wanted to pass. That's what happened in the AFC Championship. I want to show people I can throw the ball and win the game throwing the ball. Lamar, no, you can't. That's not in big games. That's not how you win games if you Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. Lamar got to be running all over the place. You had 3 running backs. Even with Dobbins being injured, you still had 3 other running backs.
You know why?
Run that ball.
They're going to run that option with him and Henry. They're going to run that option like crazy.
Bro, if they do it right, Henry should have a big season.
I think he is, man. I think this is the year where people going to be people that didn't like the Eagles, a lot of teams that passed on Henry, they're going to be like, damn, we should have got him, bro, because he still got it in him. Still got it.
Yeah, and the Ravens running backs thrive in Baltimore, though. So it's always been like that, defense and running the ball. Yeah. Defense, running the ball. Flacco is the one quarterback that they had that came through and threw the ball all over the place. Trent Dilfer didn't do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Trent Dilfer didn't do that. Flacco did that, but that's not what they know for. They know for running all over the place. Like, running backs, they thrive in Baltimore, for sure.
For sure.
Even before Lamar got there.
Yeah.
Jamal Lewis was a monster.
Oh, Jamal was that boy. Yeah.
You know, I mean, they had a few. They had a few of them.
Who was the one that was who got kicked out the league for hitting his
Ray Rice?
Ray
Rice, little bowling ball running around out there.
Yeah, little bowl. He learned that from Jamal Lewis. Bowling ball.
Little bowling ball.
I still feel bad for Ray because he never got that second shot, man. They did, I mean, I understand.
But
I get it, bro. You can't be caught. You can't get caught on camera doing that shit,
bro. You can't be on camera knocking out your girl literally in the elevator and dragging her out the elevator
and dragging her out.
Any place, think any place is gonna hire you. Like, nah, bro. Any of that NBA, Baseball, any professional, nothing. They not hiring you back after that, bro.
Man Cave is not condoning that shit.
Hell no, he knocked her the fuck out, bro. That's different.
And he didn't even hit the emergency button in the elevator. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, bro. Nah. You don't do that, bro. You don't. That was different. I don't know him like that, but bro, I don't care what she did to you, bro. Unless she just shot you somewhere, unless she pulled out a gun and shot you, you should not be knocking no woman out.
Now the Kareem Hunt thing was a little different because he didn't knock her out. He was coming after her, but she also was antagonizing his ass too.
Yeah, but man, that's like if a chick was antagonizing Mike Tyson and he was trying to get
you can't
you still Kareem Hunt, bro. Like
I'm shocked at, but what real quick though on that subject, what you think the difference is between Ray Rice and what happened in his career and why Kareem Hunt was still able to get a career? Like, what's the difference? You know,
because well,
is it the
Kareem Hunt's right? Because in Kareem Hunt's thing, like, you know, they said she was yelling racist stuff to him and all this other stuff. I don't know. She put her hands on him. He did what he did. Me personally, that's cool. He wasn't trying to be malicious or nothing like that. Yes, you're wrong as hell. You don't ever. Bro.
I think he pushed her. He didn't punch.
Yeah, her. but still, bro. You Kareem Hunt, bro. You know they watch.
Yeah, you wrong. Like you got to know better.
I'm just saying, you know they watching you. Cameras on when you see Kareem Hunt,
especially the surveillance.
Bro, come on, bro. Like, but Ray Rice, we watched this man be on the elevator, literally with his little ass bowling ball, bull built. Yeah, punched that woman and knocked her out on the elevator, grabbed her and drug her off the elevator, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, you not getting hired back.
They still got married and lived happily ever after.
And she forgave him everything. They got married. They still together, all that stuff. But still, bro.
Hey,
Yeah,
you can't. Yeah.
That's Stockholm syndrome at the end of the day. Because that ain't the first time he did her like that. That's just the first time it got caught on camera. You don't just don't spur the moment, knock your woman, your fiance out one time, bro. No. You don't just spur the moment, do that.
Because first of all, you gotta lead up to that. You gotta be
bro. He done been slapping her around for a minute. I don't want to put that on him, but that's just what I get from that. That's what I got from that. That ain't the first time he did that. Nah.
Jay, real quick though, so the Chiefs parted ways with the wide receiver Tony, which we seen happen.
Yeah, Tony. Yeah.
They brought back Juju Smith-Schuster.
Gully killing it though. Every point I'm about to hit, he going to him. That's what I'm talking about.
I got you.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. Hey, it's your world, man. Do what you do. Yeah, it's your world. It's your world. But Tony dropped a lot of passes.
Yeah.
It's the reason why he's not in New York still. Now it's the reason why. Come on, man. Like, what game? I don't remember what game that was, man. I can't remember what game it was. It was a big playoff game too, and he was just dropping passes all over the field. It was last year. I don't remember what game it was though, and he was just dropping passes all over the field. It's like, come on, man, get him out of here. Guess what? My favorite words: trash. Salute, LB. Yeah, man, trash. You got to get him out of there. What do you need him for?
Yeah, you know how you got that big bag of trash you hold on the side, and you got that little bag you throw over your shoulder. Nigga, let's go.
What happened to Tony, man? Because he had a bright future, though. A bright future. Like, he was one of them ones where he was looking at that like, oh, yeah, he's going to be a nice piece on somebody's team. And he was a good route runner. All of that. Yeah. He'll get open and everything. He'll just won't catch the pass half the time.
I feel like the kid Rice they got, who he need to get his stuff together, man, because he gonna be out the league real quick. He got too much talent. Rice at the Rice kid, what's his name? Rice at the kid they got last year.
Yeah. I
don't know his first name, but I know his last name.
I know you talking.
He
about.
Nice, and then they just picked up the rookie, the super fast rookie, ran like a 4.42 and a half this year. So I don't think there's, and then when they won a championship with Schuster. So I did with Andy Reid, it's about loyalty. So I feel
Schuster, man. Mike tried to hype him up, man. That was just another guy, but he was catching. He was catching.
You know what's funny though, Jay? The funny thing is, and this is why Mahomes is Mahomes. When you throw a regular guy to Mahomes that still got the swag of Schuster, he can bring the best out of them dudes. He can make them look better because of how great.
That's why it's Brady Mahomes.
Yeah, right now, yeah.
Because Mahomes won 2 Super Bowls without Tyreek Hill.
Right. Yeah, nobody ever says that. Right.
He won 2 Super Bowls without Tyreek Hill, back to back. He's going for a third one.
If not the best receiver, the top 3 receiver in the league. That's crazy.
Yeah, for sure. And when they won their first Super Bowl together, Tyreek was a big part of why that happened. You know what I mean? He was. We can never take that away from Tyreek. He was a big part of the reason why that happened. But at the same time, Patrick Mahomes went on and did it 2 more times in a row. He got back to back. He going for it, bro. If they get 3 in a row, I don't want to hear nothing about no Brady, no nothing. Yeah, he got 7. That's fine. That's great. You had a great coach that got 8. So
it ain't
okay.
Happening.
But
it ain't happening.
Man, listen. Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes will have the same exact amount of Super Bowls. Belichick had 2 Super Bowls before he ever even was a part of the Patriots. Andy got his with Patrick. They both got 3 right now. So if they get a third one in a row, they did all 4 of them together. So we can't say it was just the coach and then I built my defense. And no, it was Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes. It was both, because we seen Andy in Philly, and Andy should have had Super Bowls in Philly, but we seen what happened.
Yeah,
the personnel just wasn't it. Donovan McNabb and Terrell Owens fighting, everybody beefing, all this crazy shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you just opened up a dang. I'm bleeding now. You just opened the wound up. There you go.
That was my favorite team at the time, bro. Like I was right outside of the Bengals. It was them, and it was the Eagles, and it was the Broncos at that time.
I cried that night. I cried.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hold you. I dropped tears that night.
Bro, what they go to like 5 NFC championships or 4 or some shit like that, bro? Like
I lost $600. I heard that McNabb was acting stupid in Vegas, bro, getting drunk. He was hungover. He was throwing up.
Yeah,
I was like, oh man, that was bullshit.
MV said he he a New York Giants fan. Well, if the Giants, they got some work to do, because I think the people that they got right now running that organization, from the GM to the coaching, it's time for a change. They done completely botched the whole process, the whole whatever they was trying to do with Saquon, Odell, all those guys. They completely messed it all up. So it's time to revamp that whole thing, and they might want to go get another quarterback, because Daniel Jones is never going to be the guy, especially with nobody but Neighbors. Neighbors is a rookie. It don't matter how good he look. He is a rookie. Yes.
You can't put all that pressure on Neighbor. You can't put that pressure on that kid. They doing the same thing that they did.
Daniel Jones is not a good quarterback, man. He's not.
Hey, I say throw in that.
At least in New York.
Throw in that Mafia boy. He from Jersey. Throw in DeVito, bro. DeVito put kids in the seats. He's nice.
And I think DeVito will do a better job than Daniel Jones will. I don't understand why the Giants are still running with him. I don't. I think they 2 years too long.
Yeah, they gave him the contract. They knew they weren't.
And they had all the pieces around him too.
They had the pieces. They got a solid. They got a nice defense. That defensive line is nice. They're young. They're nice,
bro. That's about all they got. That's about all they got.
Neighbors is going to be a beast, but he gonna want out of New York real quick if they don't get a quarterback.
How long you give Neighbors in New York?
2 years.
Nah, you can't. Nah, because you look at it like you gotta look at it. That's your guy. That's your top pick. That's the guy. That's your. So you're not just gonna do 2 years. You gotta equate all that. They're not just gonna do 2 years.
It all depends on what type of kid he is. So if there's two type of kids coming out now of college. You got, like, for instance, George Pickens from Steelers, right? Yeah. Phenom, great athlete, great.
Not
player.
No more.
But last year we saw. I get the wanting the ball. I get like, man, I'm open, man. Give me the ball, bro. I'm a beast.
Russell get him the ball.
Oh yeah, they'll give him the ball, but you got a kid where you got a lot of that stuff you got to leave in the locker room. You can't display that type of attitude on the field. A lot of these kids is emotional. You know what I mean? It's an emotional game. It all depends on Neighbors. Is he the type of dude that's going to keep it behind doors, or is he going to be a distraction if they losing and he not getting a rock, and he start like, bruh, going on the sideline with Daniel Jones like, bro, I'm open, bro. I'm open. You got to kind of keep that in the locker room. So that's why I'm only saying 2 years, Jay, because I don't know if he is that type of dude. He might be the dude that's going to suck it up and ball and not say nothing.
Being that that's they picked him fifth or something like that.
Yeah, you got to give him time, though.
I'm gonna give him 4 years, maybe 3, because after his rookie contract is up, I don't think if they still going on the same path that they're on now and that they've been on, Neighbors won't be there after 3 or 4 years. He'll be gone. He won't sign the contract. Then you can franchise him. That's why he'll get to the 4th year, I think. Because it depends on how many years. What do you get? Like 4 years or 5 years? I think it was 4 years. 3 or 5.
3 or 4. I think it's 3, right?
I think it's 3. Yeah, 3 or 4, something like that. I think it's 3 or 4. So whenever that's up, it's a wrap. He not doing it.
Right.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Hey.
Dog.
Nah. Hell nah. Deshaun.
Get him, Jay.
Deshaun and Chubb. What's up?
What's up, Mike?
Deshaun and Chubb. What's up? I know you seen that.
I didn't see anything.
Oh, Deshaun missing the first 4. Deshaun missing the first 4.
No. Chubb's missing the first 4.
Chubb's missing the first 4. I know that.
Oh,
and
Chubb missing the first 4.
Deshaun got the tendonitis. He got the tendonitis.
There you go.
He played through that.
Come on, man. I need a real response, Mike, man.
Hold on.
Well,
get my
Mike
car.
was like, he got to play through that.
He's gonna play through that. Only y'all acting like he ain't gonna play through tendonitis.
But how good you think he's gonna be through tendonitis, though?
Like every other quarterback that has tendonitis, perfectly fine.
Trash.
Yeah, he ain't got no choice. Mike better say that. You right.
Listen, you better just relax on this trash shit, dude.
Can't use it on them, huh? But nah, man, while you here, man, you heard Jerry Jones. You know we've been having this argument forever about Jerry Jones need to stop being Jerry Jones. And he said, nobody can be a GM as good as me. Nobody can handle these contracts as good as me. So I'm going to be the guy. Jerry Jones said that out his mouth.
Jerry Jones about to mess his team all the way up. And he's stupid.
So I was right. Jerry's going to be Jerry. Jerry's never going to change. He's going to always be the guy that run the team. He's going to always be the guy that do the contracts. I do everything, which is stupid as hell. But
it is.
How you feel about that, though? Is that crazy or like that don't even make sense?
No, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't. What's up, Diablo? I don't understand why Jerry needs to proceed to continue to fuck up his legacy, because that's what he's doing.
Yeah. Hell yeah. P. Scully.
Yeah, bro. Everybody want to call me when we talking about the Browns. Dang.
Yeah. No, well, we was talking about Jerry because I wanted to get his opinion on that. You know, Jerry said he the man. Can't nobody do this better than me.
Hey, listen. For everybody watching, that QR code up in the corner. Make sure you scan that. That goes to betus.com. You get all sorts of different things to come with it. If you sign up with them, you just get in there and get your gambling on. You know you want to. You get 125% bonus for your first 3 times, if I'm correct. Did you play the commercial?
Let's play the
National Streaming Sports is brought to you in part by BetUs.com, designed for true fans. NFL odds, Week 1 and futures, college football odds, including Heisman Trophy favorites and playoff odds, NBA odds of division winners and playoffs, Major League Baseball playoff and World Series odds, the National Hockey League Conference playoffs and Stanley Cup odds, and boxing wagers. Betting opportunities include versus the spreads and outright winners, also during the game. Use our link on our website, nessp.info, the Bet Us Opportunities webpage, for a 125% bonus on your first 3 deposits. Must be 21 years old, and remember, bet responsibly.
Oh,
there you go.
Yeah,
go get your gambling on.
Put that paper in there. That's bet that money, boy. Let's get it.
That's right.
Bet responsibly, baby. Hell yeah.
Hey, that's that boy Michael Vick on there telling you to gamble through Man Cave. Let's go.
That's right.
How long you got, Mike, man? We got some Chase news, man.
I got another 6 minutes.
Of course, he's showing up, man. What you think? They want to pay? He just want to get paid early. I'm with you. That's stupid as hell. He can't be mad if they don't want to pay him early. He's gonna play. I don't know why they speculating that he ain't gonna play. Do you think this affects our team? Like, how you think this going?
The only time I think it affects is if other players have a problem with it. Like Higgins, if everybody's having a problem with him doing this right now, that's when it'll affect the chemistry. But if everybody's okay and doesn't care, well then okay, fuck it.
Hey, baby.
You're right, yeah. Mike. You're right. It's all about how much respect does he have in the locker room? You know,
he better have all the respect. He's been carrying you for forever. Him and Mixon was carrying us for a long time.
Well, he should have the respect, but this is where they'll start being like, hey, you got other people vying for contracts in their contract year, and you worried about something 2 years out. That's a problem.
Yeah, man, and we had to do what was right with Hendrickson too, because I don't want to lose him, man. He's been going crazy with the sacks. We need that. That's a big part of what we do. Ritter got waived from the Cardinals. So is he trash? It's over. Desmond Ritter, the Falcons' old quarterback, the young boy. You was right about him. You was right. I'll try to argue that shit, but you was right.
he might find a spot, but he might go, trash. He might end up going to like the UFL or something and be able to play down there and get better and maybe come back. But we'll see.
Yeah, he trash because he got cut by the Cardinals immediately, so he out of there. He trash. That's crazy because I was just trying to argue that with you too. Like they should have gave him more time and shit. We saw Desmond Ritter getting cut by the Cardinals
already.
Before the season they got him out of there. I know. And we was just talking about. I was trying to argue that the Falcons should have gave him another year, and Mike was right. He trashed.
Mike, real quick though on the Nick Chubb thing. I mean, obviously he's not ready to go yet, but what do you think the Browns should do? You think? I know you can't run him out there unless he's 100%. What if he missed 7-8 games? Do you just hold him out and just give him the year and just let him be healthy?
No, listen. He's not missing any more than those 4. I think he's ready right now, but I think the team's taking the precaution on saying, hey, we want to wait until week 5. We think the team can hold it down for the first 4 games because I went over this Monday because the first 4 games you got Dallas first, then you're at the Jags, then you got the Giants at home, and then you're in Vegas. You could be 3-1 after those games.
With Jameis Winston?
Deshaun's playing. Stop.
Oh, okay.
No, we throwing DTR. Hey, come on, DTR.
Listen, even with Jameis, we beaten the Giants. I think we beat the Jags, and to be honest, Dallas, Dallas just lost one of their best defenders in Bland. He's out for 6 weeks.
Yeah, but I think that's 2 L's for y'all without Deshaun if he ain't playing. You got soreness. The Cowboys and the Jaguars.
No, I think the only loss we get is in Vegas.
Mike, why not throw DTR?
So that's 3 losses in my book.
Why not throw DTR out there?
I would love DTR to go out there, but they're going to throw Jameis first.
Yeah, we know they're going to throw. They paid him. So
he going to throw 13 interceptions in 2 games.
No.
And then they going to put DTR in.
He'll go 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, but he'll win the game.
2 interceptions? No, hell no.
He's going to be
as long as you throw more touchdowns and interceptions, our defense can hold the other team's offense.
Jameis going to throw 500 yards. He's going to have like 460 something. And then he's going to have 4 interceptions and 7 touchdowns. That's how he plays. That's Jameis. Yes, that's Jameis. That's
then we
Jameis.
Win the game. We win
Jameis, bro. But he gonna have 5 interceptions though.
As long as we win it, I don't give a shit.
As long as we win.
As long as the W comes, it don't matter. Throw all them damn interceptions.
That sounds
so Jerome Ford. So Jerome Ford is he'll get the job done in Chubb's absence.
Oh yeah,
I think him and Dante Foreman. Yeah, Foreman looks real good right now.
Yeah. It's got to be both of them.
that weird neck injury he had at preseason or like at training camp. But he came back and he's good. He's been running in preseason. He looks good. So I think them two will be great, and they'll make it work.
And then who's the pass catching running back they just picked up?
Nyheim Hines.
Yeah, Hines gonna be nice in that offense.
I like him. Yeah, I like him.
He's gonna be that punt returner, kick returner for us too. Yeah.
If they smart, use him as a receiver in the slot, bro. He's unguardable. That boy's nice.
Y'all like the kick return rules?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I'm all right with it.
I like it because
you think we're gonna get to see more returns and shit?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, they're gonna have to. They have to put the ball in play. Like they can't kick it to the end zone, otherwise it gets moved to the 40. So
I like it because we already seeing a lot of dudes making the team because of them.
I want to see another Devin Hester, man. That was the exciting. Oh my god, I need another Devin Hester.
Where's the Josh Cribbs and a Devin Hester?
Man, whatever, bro. Like whoever. I just need to see that again. Man. Like I missed that part of the game.
Hey, look. All right, y'all. I gotta jump out of here. I gotta get back to work. Y'all have a great
rest of the show. Salute.
Salute to the fans.
Hit that barcode.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And bet responsibly too. Bet us. Make sure y'all check it out.
Responsibly. Look.
Yeah.
Bet $1 or $2. Just throw that joint.
Bet $1 or $2. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, no, let me tell you something. How come I hate iPhone? I got my shit on Do Not Disturb, and motherfuckers can still call through my shit, bro. What's up with that?
Because on Do Not Disturb, you can make it ring anyway, and you can send a message anyway.
Oh man, that's why I get kicked out. Everybody want to call. Nobody called me all day.
No, it'll say it right there when you put it in there. It'll say they shit on such and such, or their phone is silenced. Send anyway, and it'll send that shit anyway.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, hell yeah. I think you can turn that off. You got to go to the settings though, or some shit like that. But yeah, it send it anyway. Hell yeah.
That's why. So if I get kicked out, this motherfucker's blowing me up, bro.
Yeah. That's how it be though. Yeah, Ritter got waived. That's crazy.
He must be trash. Real hot garbage.
Yeah, that is hot garbage.
Who else? Who else?
You think?
What were you saying?
Go ahead. No, go ahead. What was you about to say?
He said, didn't Mike say somebody else got cut too? I don't know. I forget if he said what did he say? He said he said Deshaun Watson playing through that elbow injury. Jay, he ain't got no, Mike ain't got no, Browns fans ain't got no choice. You gotta play.
You got to, because you gave this man too much money. Like that's the whole reason why they're going to play. But for me, I don't care about the money. You're playing because we ain't seen you do nothing yet. Salute, LB. Salute. Have a good night, man.
All right, peace.
But man, listen, you ain't done nothing. Flacco done more than you in Cleveland, and he was only there for one season.
And he almost double your age and can't move. That ain't
exactly. So if Deshaun don't make the playoffs, if he come out there and try to play through that and go out again and he can't play, it's like, man, y'all might as well just let him sit for the rest of the season. Go and ship him out, man.
Why not?
Ship him out.
So Mike, right? He got it. He got to play.
He has to. He don't got no choice.
He can't because he did that. I think last year was his year where he.
Salute, Guardians.
What up? He said, I think last year was the year where I felt like he could have played, but he really didn't want to. I don't think he wanted to. Like I think Deshaun, we had this conversation with Deshaun. If you do throw him out there and he throws 3 picks or loses 2 games, does he got the confidence now to have that fight back that we know from Clemson, Deshaun Watson at Houston? I think that's gone, bro. He don't have that.
Let's go to let's see what we got. The first week.
Yeah.
First week 1.
First week.
Thursday, September 5th.
Yeah.
Ravens Chiefs, 8:20 NBC.
Oh.
What you looking forward to seeing in that game? First game of the season, real regular season game. What you expecting to see from that game?
AFC Championship
from both teams. Both teams.
That's how you start the season off. AFC Championship rematch. Man, first of all, so what we said earlier in the show, what you said about how Jim Harbaugh didn't coach the game right, I think with Derrick Henry in there, you're gonna see a lot of what you didn't see in the Super Bowl. They're gonna try to keep the ball out of Mahomes.
AFC Championship.
Yeah, AFC Championship. You got to keep the ball out of Mahomes' hands as much as possible. You got to win the possession. Got to win the possession battle by at least at least 5 to 8 minutes. So you got to run the ball.
So do you real quick, do you got any confidence in Zay Flowers to go along with that running game and Bateman and they can Andrews if he can stay healthy?
You still got one of the best tight ends in football, Mark Andrews. He only been injured, I think, once, maybe in his career. This is last year. Zay Flowers is a beast.
Mm-hmm.
I think Lamar got another step, right? Got his payday last year. He got to take that. He got to take that Mahomes leap, and he got to start throwing in pinpoint deep passes. That's the only way you get Zay Flowers going. Is you got to open that deep game. They're gonna have a short game with the tight end, with the running back. They got with Lamar. They got the short game. He got to open up that long game. That's the problem. So I could see them beating the Chiefs, but the Chiefs ain't worried about nothing until January. So
yeah, but the Chiefs in their first game of the season, they usually whoop ass every year in the first game of the season. Yeah. So I like
what game, where is that? Where is it at?
It's in Kansas City.
Okay. And so they're gonna raise the banner and be hyped. Yeah.
Yeah. So the Ravens, their receivers are gonna have to show up this year. Like in a big way. Like I don't mean like couple catches here, couple catches there. They're going to have somebody. Zay Flowers is who it definitely should be. I liked Rashad Bateman at Minnesota. He was a stud. Came to the league, hasn't done much yet. But I think one of those guys has to be the guy. Somebody has to be the man that Lamar can count on. Because with all that running, that play action is going to be nasty. If they running that ball heavy. Lamar getting out the pocket, Lamar running all over the place, throwing the ball all over the place, everything that Lamar does in them MVP seasons. But it's got to continue to the playoffs, though. You can't have one formula in the regular season, then you get to the playoffs and it changed. But I expect the Chiefs to go out there and just be the same Chiefs. We're going to score quick, and then we're going to play defense. If we can keep you under 14 points, under 21 points, we'll win the game.
Yeah, because that defense is right now. Now we always talk about Mahomes, but Andy Reid has built that defense up to now. Now they equal. That defense is strong.
But we still got to see them without Snead.
Yeah, Snead was a big That's a big loss.
That's a big ass loss right there.
Because he covered that backfield.
That gave him two corners that can lock down their side of the field.
Right, and that allowed the pass rushers to get in there, which they got. They got that defensive line and them linebackers.
Yeah, I think
the Ravens. I got Zay Flowers going to the Pro Bowl because of what you said. Mark Andrews going to the Pro Bowl. I think Lamar going to try to air that joint out because everybody's going to be boxing in Derrick Henry. They do what they do with Henry. We've seen it. You got Lamar and Derrick. You got to put 8 man, 10 man, and 8 man in the box. You got to. Yeah. So I feel like he got to open it up. That's an exciting game. I'm looking for it. Sometimes they BS with those first games, but this is
in order to get 8-9 guys in the box, you got to run the ball a lot.
Yeah.
If you don't run the ball a lot, your runs that you do got to be big runs. They got to be effective runs, 5 or more yards every time. But if you run the ball a lot, that RPO, it's going to open up the play action. And the play action with Zay Flowers could be something like real, real deadly. Like, and Mark Andrews. Marking them flags and them
because he's 6'6".
Big boy, get behind that defense. So
get behind them linebackers. You can't jump with him. So
I think it's going to be a good game. I think it's going to be a big game.
It's going to be a big game.
Whoever, I know it's one game. It's the first game, but this game is going to tell me a lot about because both teams, everybody that's healthy, going to be there to play. Everybody going to show up to play. This is going to tell me a lot.
And you know what? I think it's going to tell me a lot about Lamar.
Yeah.
I want to see how pissed off and mad Lamar is about last year.
For losing to them in the AFC Championship, and they should have won the game.
Because if the Ravens would have won the game, they had the defense.
They'll win the Super Bowl. Yes, they would have. I think yes.
Now Lamar Jackson plateaus into a whole nother stratosphere. I know that. He got to understand that. I think he's gonna come out And him and Derrick Henry, man, they're gonna put on a show, bro. All year.
And the crazy thing, if they would have beat the Chiefs, you beat the team that you have to beat to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Like and that's the team.
Yeah, it's like LeBron dethroning the Pistons. You know what I mean? Now the East belongs to you. After LeBron dethroned the Pistons, it belonged to the Pistons and the Celtics. It belonged the whole division, the whole conference belonged to him. That's what Lamar got on his shelf. I know, like you said, it's only one game, but it's a step towards it. It's a step.
It's one game, man. But I'll give it to the outcome of the game.
Yeah, what's your score on that?
I don't see the Chiefs scoring a lot again. Like I don't see them scoring a lot again.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say 20-17. Chiefs win the game at home.
Okay, I'm going. I think the loss of Queen on that defense is going to hurt the Ravens defense. Yeah, because that's the quarterback of the defense, the linebacker. So I think it's going to be, and the loss of Snead. So I think it's going to be a shootout. I think they're going to shoot it out. I think it's first one to 34. So I got
scoring like that.
I got the Ravens 34 and the Chiefs 31.
Man, that's a high scoring game right there. Lamar gonna have to
run that tape back in another week.
Man, Lamar gonna have to throw some touchdowns now.
That's what I'm saying.
They not gonna get that on the ground. He gonna have to throw. That means Lamar. That means that Lamar's gonna have to be a part of that win with his arm.
Exactly. I can see Derrick Henry getting one. I can see Lamar getting one, and Lamar got to throw 3 to 4 touchdowns. He got to.
All right, and that's Thursday night. Friday night, we got a nice game on Peacock. Packers Eagles.
You know it. Yeah, let's go.
Packers Eagles, man. Listen. It's in Philly. It's in Philly. P. Scully, man. You ain't about to like my take on this, man. But
wait, first of all, it's in Brazil.
It do say that right there too.
Yeah,
it do say that.
I know they're not cheating out of. I think they are cheating us out of a home.
It do say that, and they are cheating. I would have never agreed to that.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Not against the Packers. No, I'm not never agreeing to that. No, bro.
Because you know what? Because at the end of the season, this game gonna really count a lot. Yeah. For the NFC.
If we do that, man, we gotta pay for some tickets or some flights or something to get our fans there, bro. Like we can't.
Hell yeah. Go ahead. Tell me what I don't want to hear. Go ahead.
The Packers.
That's going to be a tight game. It's going to
be a tight game, and I think it's going to come down to what Jalen Hurts can do for his team. Yeah. Saquon's going to be Saquon, and I don't know how the Eagles are going to use him, so I can't really say he hasn't played a real game with them yet.
Yeah.
So I can't really speak on what Saquon going to do except for his ability, and his ability, he's going to do what Saquon does: get yards, get touchdowns, catch the ball, break some tackles. He's going to do all of that stuff. Jalen Hurts, man, to me, great quarterback. Really, really good quarterback, man. But I'm still on the fence about if he got what it takes to get to the next level, get his team to the next level. Now, a game like this against the Packers, a team that has a really, really good chance of winning the conference, though, like to being number one in the conference, they got a really, really good chance. They got a young quarterback that seems to be coming along in his 4th year now. So he's right on pace to where you're supposed to be as a quarterback. I think this is going to come down to the quarterbacks. And at this moment, I'm going to take Jordan Love over Jalen Hurts. I think he'll make more plays with his arm as well as his feet. And that's what's going to surprise everybody, is that he's going to make plays with his feet if he has to. Yeah. But I think his arm, he's going to make more plays with his arm than Jalen Hurts, to me, I think. So the Eagles need to show up with their secondary prepared to the whole entire game. They can't take no plays off. They can't take no seconds off, no downs off. Like, they have to be engaged, have to be locked in, because things are going to get really, really bad if they're not locked in.
I already know what you said before I got cut out. I already know. So
your secondary better be ready. They better be locked in.
And this is exactly what I'm saying. Please stop calling me. Whoever keep calling me, you're messing up my hot take. Look, I'm going in. I'm about to go in on Nick Sirianni because first of all, before I get to the Packers, let me understand something. How come Patrick Mahomes is playing in the second game of the preseason, but Jalen Hurts don't touch the field all preseason? He not that good, bro. Like you just said, he need to work. He need to knock off. Nick Sirianni said last year when he didn't play, he learned his lesson. Nick didn't touch. Jalen hasn't touched the field one time. Then you throw him out there in Brazil. It's going to be crazy, like a soccer game, crazy out there, right?
Yeah.
Against a Packers team that's loaded, bro. So I feel like I understand where you're coming from. Jalen, I love Jalen. He, preseason training camp, they say he looked awesome. His training camp, whatever. I'm always going by the Mahomes Super Bowl game, outplaying Mahomes. He showed up, man. He did his thing. He had it. He had a fumble, but that was a win. He should have a Super Bowl ring. So I'm always going off of that. But I've also got to look at last year and how he allowed that offense to collapse. And he's not taking full control. Go up to the line, call some different plays, fuck with the coordinator's plan. You see the game.
He don't play like that though.
Yeah, and they say Kellen Moore has given him the option to do that now. Now he's at the line and he's checking and he's doing shit. So this is a critical year for Jalen. So I'm gonna believe in Jalen, but again, we're gonna come out and we're gonna be rusty, right? And then, like you said, Jordan Love got a lot of weapons, man. That receiving core.
And Jordan Love is gonna be at the line taking command of the offense.
And that's what Jalen needs to do. And that's why I'm glad I think it's going to be a tight game, but it really comes down to our secondary, like you said. We got, I don't know why Trash Berry's still on the team, James Bradbury, a.k.a. Trash Berry, when it's time, bruh.
He can be good when he want to be.
He can, but torched last year.
He's not consistent. Yeah, he's not consistent.
And he moved his safety. I don't think he's big enough to play
Why safety. They put him at? Why they do that?
Because nobody want him, Jay. We can't move him because we exposed him last year. He exposed himself, and he's not big enough.
That's usually why you get moved to safety, so you ain't got to really guard nobody.
But now you got to hit.
Yeah, now you got to hit.
You think
just wrap some legs up.
You think him? Yeah, he gonna have to get them ankles. You think him running on Josh Jacobs? He gonna take down Josh Jacobs?
No, he getting ran over.
Man, let's give a score. I'm gonna give a score. I think. As opposite of the Chiefs and the Ravens, I don't think this is going to be a shootout because I think our offense is going to be rusty. I think Saquon going to do his thing, and our defense might give up a little bit on the backside. Love C.J. Gardner back. That's a big move.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go 20. I'm gonna go 20 to. I'm gonna go 21 Eagles, 17 Packers. Barely. Like Jalen
Eagles, 17.
Jalen gonna have to win the last drive. He's gonna have to pull out that last drive.
That's my thing. Like I need to see Jalen got to go out there. When I see Jalen go out there like Joe Burrow will go out there and do audibles. He'll call out everything he need to call out. If I see this play not gonna work that y'all called, I'm automatically out of this play.
For sure.
I'm gonna go Packers 24. Actually, I'm gonna go Packers 31. Packers 31, Eagles 24. I think Jordan Love just gonna make a couple more plays with his arm and get them where they need to be, man. But I don't think Jalen has a bad game, but I think Jalen turns the ball over them. Yeah, that's another problem that he has in certain moments.
And you're right. That's why we lost the Super Bowl, because Jordan Love don't turn the ball over.
Yeah,
so if you give the Packers another possession, that could be the possession that take you out and give you the L. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I can see that.
Either way, it's going to be a real good game. I mean, one score, is still a good game, but I don't know, man. It's just something about that I like about the Packers, man. They actually got a defense now.
Yeah.
And Aaron Rodgers didn't have a defense for a long time, man. Like he was one of MVPs without a defense because he had to do a lot.
Right.
Now the Packers actually got a defense, and all they need is a quarterback that don't turn the ball over.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like, and Jordan Love he don't turn the ball over. Like he don't. Like and if he continue on that pace, the Packers and the Lions is about to take over the NFC.
I can see that. I definitely can see that.
If they stay on the same pace that they're on.
If they stay on the pace.
I think the Packers will, because this young quarterback, Jared Goff, is an older quarterback, so it could be anything with them. But the Packers, I think they got a real bright future.
I think with the Eagles being, we're going to scrap last year because, man, obviously that was coaching and all that last year, and just I don't know what happened. Nobody ever knows what happened last year, how they fall apart like that. But I think we're going to miss Hassan Reddick. That's a big loss. Pass rusher.
Yes.
You need that against Jordan Love. You got to be able to rattle him and move him. But I feel like we're going to be better at linebacker with Trotter, Jeremiah Trotter's son, the young Trotter.
Yeah, Junior. Yeah, that boy's a monster.
And we got the kid. Remember, what's the dude from the Bucks we got that's been off for a few years, but we picked up the Bucks linebacker. He was dominant.
Not Levante. It ain't Levante David, is it?
Nah, not him. The other one.
Devin White.
Yeah, we got Devin White. So we don't know what Devin White got left, but if he shows up, I feel like we took a step back from the pass rusher, but I'd rather have better linebackers and less. Yeah. So
would you rather have Jalen Carter or Reddick? Because that's the reason why Reddick ain't there. They gotta pay. They can't pay all them dudes. That's one of the reasons, I should say, not the.
Well, they brought the main reason is we swapped with Jets. We got Huff.
That's the main reason, but then you got Jalen Carter.
Yeah.
So
I love.
So if you bring in Huff, he there, but you got Jalen Carter or Reddick. So which one you gonna keep?
I love Jalen Carter, and I felt like they could have kept Reddick, but they made the move for Huff.
Nah, they had to do that. Yeah,
they had to.
Yeah. Because Reddick is gonna cost too much money. That's why he was mad. Yeah. Like I didn't even notice. I didn't even want to leave, but they don't want to pay him what they're gonna have to pay him, and still have to pay Carter and these other guys.
At this point, trade him back. You might as well trade the boy.
Listen, I promise I would. You want to be here that bad? Oh yeah, bet.
Okay.
Come on back.
You're gonna take a hella less pay.
Yeah, and we could. Yeah. Now all you gotta do is go out there and eat, because we know you want to be here. Just go eat. We'll pay you. We ain't saying we ain't gonna pay you again. You just gotta take what we're gonna give you now.
Yeah. So them two first games, that's the best way to start off. You got, like you said, you got the two best teams in the AFC as far as last year, right? AFC Championship rematch between the Chiefs and the Ravens. And then you got the Eagles, who've been dominating the NFC for the last few years. But then you got the Packers that's on their way up. They here. Not they on their way. They already here, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to see, I think, a lot of answers between, and it comes down to the two black mobile quarterbacks, Lamar Jackson, Jalen Hurts. We're going to see exactly where their head is in the first game. Is Lamar ready to dethrone Mahomes or let him three-peat? Is Jalen Hurts ready to finally earn that contract and surpass himself above?
Well, somebody keep calling him, and he's going to keep cutting out. But it's okay, because I'm still here. But when he come back, I'm going to ask him, does he think Jalen Hurts will have a better season or Lamar Jackson? How many wins? And if they'll be on the MVP list? Because I think Lamar will. Lamar always has that chance. He's always going to be an MVP candidate because he wins a lot in the regular season. But in the playoffs, it's all about the playoffs, man. All that regular season stuff don't matter. I mean, it matters in the regular season, positioning for the playoffs, all that good stuff. But what they judge you off of is what did you do in the playoffs? Because if you don't do nothing in the playoffs, then you trash. Hey, who you think will have a better season? Because you was talking about Jalen and Lamar. Better season, how many wins, and will they be on the MVP list?
All right, well, I'm doing that. I'm switching phones, bro, because motherfuckers blowing my phone up. So say that one more time for me, my bad.
Which one of them will have the better season, Jalen or Lamar? How many wins, and will they be on the MVP list?
That's a tough one.
Yeah,
I can see
it is.
I can see. Yeah, that's a tough one. The weapons that Jalen got it's unheard of if he's not in the top MVP voting. To put it this way, if Jalen Hurts is not in the MVP race, then we might need a new quarterback. Okay, put it that way. You can't have no more weapons, right? So I'm going with Lamar Jackson because he did it last year. He's got Derrick Henry. He's going to open up things for him. I feel like they could be top AFC MVP, NFC MVP, but it all depends on where. Like I said, Jalen is going to be at the line of scrimmage. They're taking the reins off him. They're letting him become a Joe Burrow, a Jordan Love. We're going to see. We haven't seen it yet. I know he's capable because he's smart, but Lamar Jackson, he's done it. He's been doing it. He's got him. I'm gonna go with Lamar with the MVP. And as far as wins, I can see the Ravens. I can see that, like I said, that defense took a big loss.
Always got defense.
They got Hamilton back there still, who's still like the best safety in the league right now. But I can see the Ravens possibly, like I said, we had the Eagles winning 12, 13. I could see the Ravens pulling out maybe 13, 14, healthy with a healthy Mark Andrews with it. But the only reason, Jack, I know you in that division, so you're not trying to hear that.
Yeah, that's high, bro.
Yeah, that's a couple losses for the Bengals. But
yeah,
that's only if Zay Flowers go to the next level, Mark Andrews stay healthy, and they use Derrick Henry right. Wes asking a lot. But I'm giving Lamar 11 wins. I'm giving the Eagles 12, 13. But I'm giving Lamar the MVP because I think Derrick opens up everything. He opens his offense up.
I'm going to go with, I like the 11 wins for the Ravens for sure. That's about where I'm at with the Ravens. 11, 12, but I'll go with 11. 11 is 6. The Eagles, about 13 games. And it's crazy because I think the Eagles going to take a step back this year, but not in the regular season, though. Like, they'll in the regular season because they'll win games, but the way that they're going to win games, a lot of close games, I don't think they go out there and blow out a lot of guys. Like, they're going to have to put up a fight to win all these games. Yeah. But in the playoffs is where I think they'll take a step back. That's where I think. And I think Lamar, of course, will probably be higher on the MVP because he's always in the top. He's always a top MVP guy. No matter where you put him at, he's always there. He's always going to be there.
Always, numbers. Yeah.
So I think the Eagles will have a better season, but I think Lamar will have a better season than Jalen. Like, personally, their personal individual, what they do for their teams, but I think the Eagles team will have a better record at the end. And Lamar will probably be higher on the MVP. I don't know, man. I just need to see more from Jalen, man. He's been in the league too long.
Right.
Like, you should. I mean, yes, you got to a Super Bowl. Yes, you did that. But now you got to get back.
Right.
Now you got to get back there. You got to do it again. You can't. Like, same thing for Joe Burrow, bro. You got to get back there. You got there. We've seen how we lost. You went in the whole entire game into the last minute of the game.
Right.
But it's 3 pass interference calls that go against us when it should have been the opposite way on 2 of those. You know what I'm saying? Like, we seen what happened. You know what I mean? So, but that we can't add that because you won or you lost the game. You lost the game. Now you got to go back, though, because if you only went to that Super Bowl and you didn't win and you never go back, you're just going to be another guy. You're just another quarterback that was on the team that was decent. You know what I mean?
This is a critical year. I'm not going to say critical, but this is a show out year for a lot of quarterbacks.
I think it's a critical year for Joe Burrow because if he get injured again and don't finish this season, your future's on the line for sure. Yeah. You got about 1 more season left with us, and you got to go.
Yeah.
Mike Brown don't play that shit.
Hell no. Yeah.
Mike Brown don't play that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got Carson out of there as soon as he started getting injured. We holler.
That was my dude, Carson.
That was my God. Dude, he let him go too early, man. Like I'm telling you, we should have kept him a couple more seasons. But you see what happened. He got injured. He let him go. So once he started getting injured, it was over. That's the same thing gonna happen to Joe. He get another injury.
Let's talk about them Bengals too. Let's get into them. Hey, you want to talk about any more regular season games? You just want to go off those first 2?
No, I mean we can. Well, the Bengals got. We got the Patriots, man.
Now, let me start this off. I'll let you finish, Jay, because I know you got a lot to say. So that Patriots defense, I'm looking at the preseason game. It's preseason, and they lost Judah, which is a big loss on that defense. But
yeah,
that defense, man, obviously it was Kenny Pickett out there. Like, bro,
Kenny
small hands. Yo, you can't get right.
Can't get right. Can't throw the ball right.
Can't throw the ball. Can't get his hands on the laces, man. Look like my daughter holding the football, man. Bruh, he gonna be out the league in 2 years. But that Patriots defense look like they got weapons, man. It's gonna be a good defense. I just seen and I think Maine is gonna end up starting. I think they're going with Maine. Drake May. Yeah. They're going with Drake. He looked all right.
Drake will be fine in 2 years.
Yeah, they lacking in receivers. To obviously they don't have a lot of weapons, but the Bengals is a team I'm really looking forward to seeing because that's the only somebody got to dethrone the Chiefs, right? Yeah. The only team we seen do that is Broadway Joe Burrow. That's the only dude we seen do it, right? And he got the Eminem haircut. He taking it back. Like I love Burrow. I love the swag of him because he know what time it is, man. He's trying to bring Jamar Chase about to get his money. I think they're gonna keep T. Higgins. I like Zach Moss at running back. He's just a cheaper. What's the name that they gave up?
Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon was better though. Joe Mixon, he threw over 1,000 yards all 4 seasons.
Joe's a beast, but I don't even think we've got to see what Zach Moss could do.
You know what's so crazy? Joe Mixon had what did he have last year? Like 1,200 yards or 1,300 yards and 9 touchdowns or some crazy shit just out of nowhere. You didn't even look like he did that though, but he did that.
Right, he did it. And then y'all, I like Brown, that second running back y'all got,
Chase Brown.
Yeah, Chase. He like that. He that perfect. There you got.
He's a mod. I hope he break out.
Look, when it break it down, I'm picking the best receiving core in the league is either AJ Brown, Devontae, or it's T. Higgins, and it's either one of the two. So y'all got not only the guy that knows how to take out Mahomes, Joe Burrow, but y'all got maybe, if not the one, but the 2 best receiving core in football with a strong defense. I'm looking at the Bengals. I got to see the Bengals get 12, 13 wins this year. I got to. They got
to. Me too. That's what I need to see. I need to see if we get to 13 wins, 12 or 13 wins, that'll be good enough to be number 1 in the AFC. Right. For sure. 13 wins for sure. 12 we might squeak in there, because I think the Chiefs gonna have a real good season. And this Mahomes MVP season, they giving him another MVP. It's been too long, and he got back-to-back Super Bowls. But the Bengals, man, like that running game. I am worried about them. I'm not worried about it. I'm anxious to see what Zach Moss and Chase Brown could do together because I like Chase Brown. He was really good in college. He had an injury early. I just need to see him break out, man. If he can break out, we have nothing to worry about. But we do got 2 backs that can do the job and get the job done. We don't have to run one back into the ground. I do like that aspect of it. The T. Higgins thing, man, I'm just glad he's playing. I'm just glad it's going to be him and Chase. Whether we keep him or not, I don't think we franchise him again because we're going to have to franchise somebody else. Trey Hendrickson, as long as he cool, because he about to want money. Like it was just a few things that's about to happen in the next few years.
Yeah, so we got this a big window for the Bengals. Big window.
We got to take advantage of it right now. Like Joe went down, all that good stuff, but as long as he have a healthy season and a full season, I think we win 11 or 12 games for sure. I think we win 11 or 12 games.
I'm looking at it like y'all got the talent, and I'm thinking of the teams that's going to take out the Chiefs. And there's only 2 teams in the AFC I could think of, and that's the Bengals and the Ravens. That's
the Bengals, the Ravens. I think the Texans might have a chance to do that too.
Yeah. Like everybody betting on
the Texans here, bro. The Texans, they here, bro.
They here.
They here.
You know, we've seen this show before, Jay. We've seen this before. I mean, we haven't.
Bro, they got they got Kincaid at tight end. I'm pretty sure they got Schultz at tight end. Yeah, then they got Dale, Collins, and Stephon Diggs, and then you got Joe Mixon in the backfield, offensive line fire. Then you go to the defensive side, bro. On all three levels, bro. Secondary, linebackers, and line, they got a complete defense. Young. Stingley still out there. Will, all them guys, they still young too. Yeah. I think the Texans have a really, really good chance of doing something that you rarely see. Like a young quarterback like CJ Stroud leading his team to an AFC championship game.
Like I said, man, in the first few weeks, I said that's everybody's steal. That's everybody's sneak attack because they not a sneak attack because they beat up the Browns last year and they exposed that defense and they only got more dangerous.
But they got to the playoffs with a rookie quarterback.
Right, and a rookie coach that never been
yes,
there.
And
right.
DeMeco Ryans.
Yeah, big shout out to DeMeco, man.
DeMeco Ryans, defensive coach. That's why their defense gonna always be good. But somehow, because usually most defensive coaches don't have strong offenses, man. But he got both, so he managed to do both. To get Stephon Diggs over there, to have Schultz and then draft another top tier tight end, bro. That's a different thing, man.
And throw Higgs and throw Diggs in a slot.
And then go get Mixon from the Bengals. 1,000-yard back all 4 seasons he's been in the league. A lot of touchdowns. Like I don't know the exact number, but that
might be the highest scoring offense this year for sure.
I believe that the Texans get to the AFC Championship this season.
I'm with you on that. I can see that.
I do. And it's either going to be against the Ravens, the Chiefs, or the Bengals.
Yeah.
That's what I believe. I don't know which one of those 3 is going to be.
Right.
But two of those 4 teams, Texans, Bengals, Ravens.
What's the
Chiefs?
Let me charge my phone. Take a look. Who the Texans playing first week?
The Texans play the Colts. And with Anthony Richardson back out there, who I don't believe in because he did nothing at Florida. The Texans, should be an easy win on the road in India, playing the Colts in Indiana. I think it should be, but the Colts, they got a good offense and they got a good defense. They got a really, really good defense.
The Colts,
the Colts got a really, really good defense, man. But the Texans got a quarterback. I know he a Buckeye. I'm a Buckeye. You know, I ain't just saying it, but it's CJ Stroud, bro. Like ever since he was a kid, going all the way back to high school, he been the same quarterback. Accurate, ball placement is at the top, IQ at the top. I rarely turn the ball over. Mm-hmm. Like CJ gonna have Aaron Rodgers numbers where he got 30-something touchdowns, 40-something touchdowns, 2 or 3 interceptions for the whole season. That's the type of quarterback he is.
He been like that his whole life. Right?
His whole entire life, he been like that. It's crazy because I really do like the Colts, though. I really do like the Colts, but it's just something about the Texans with the quarterback. It's the quarterback for me. If I'm going to go Anthony Richardson or CJ Stroud, I'm taking CJ Stroud all day long. I don't care what your defense look like, what our defense look like. If it come down to the quarterbacks, which it is playing against the Texans because they going to score a lot of points. They have too many weapons. You have to score. I'm going to go with CJ. So the Texans, I'll say the Texans score in their first game against the Colts in the first week. I'll say they score 24-10.
Okay.
24-10 Texans.
I don't think that the Colts team, I don't think that Anthony Richardson ain't ready to put up more than 20 points against the Texans defense. He may not be ready to do that against any good defense, not yet.
He got to play a full season. He ain't played.
Yeah, and he doing, and you're right. He played 2 games? 3?
Maybe.
I
don't remember when he got injured, but he didn't play a lot.
Nah, I think it was 3 or 4. He didn't make it through past the quarter of the season.
Man, it might have even been before the season. It might have been in the preseason or some shit. It might have even been before the regular season. I just don't remember off the top of my head, but I think he got injured before the season, man.
You might be right. Yeah, you might be right.
I think it was preseason when he went down.
And he just seemed like he just a little too jumpy. He ain't played enough. He he can run and he big and he's strong, but he not gonna sit in that pocket. And DeMeco gonna come after you. So
I hope it's not another Robert Griffin III situation. We gonna run him because Robert Griffin III could throw the ball, but they didn't never trust him. Shanahan never trusted him to throw the ball. So I don't think he trusted himself either because he just always liked to take off. It's like, come on, man.
You talk about a quarterback, that, man, I don't think there is you can compare another situation, Jay, to that. Like, RG3 came in the league. We thought that was going to be like that next
phenomenon.
Yeah, like especially his first year, his rookie of the year, just smashing, just crazy. Yeah. I'm scared, like, oh, man, the Redskins about to be
nice, huh?
Nice. We're in trouble. We fucking around. Yep. I don't even remember who we had. I think we had.
Didn't happen.
Didn't happen. But
didn't happen.
It just showed you what can happen when you go to the wrong franchise with the wrong offense with the wrong coordinator.
They kill your career.
Ask what's the name? Ask Carolina Panthers. They on their way.
I was just about to say that. I feel so bad for Bryce Young. I feel so bad for him, man. Like, I always thought CJ should have went first. And I think if CJ would have went first to the Panthers, it would have been a better situation because CJ has the talent. He's 6'2". Bryce 5'9", like 5'10" or some shit.
Yeah.
CJ would have fared better, and I believe that the Panthers would have got him more shit once they seen him. Actually, okay, this is what we got. I think once they seen Bryce, they like, oh yeah, I don't know about this. So we're not even gonna waste no time with no money on nothing yet. So, we just gonna with CJ right away. You seen what DeMeco did right away. Yeah. Oh, this season went like that. Oh yeah, go get Stephon, go get Nixon, go do this, go do that. Yeah. We about to build this up. And I think Bryce would have fared well in that position over there because DeMeco, I believe, was going to do that regardless with who he had. But I think once he seen CJ, he like, all right, put on the gas. But I think Bryce would have probably looked better with the Texans because it's the Panthers. It's the Panthers, bro. Like, Baker didn't even look good there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Darnold didn't look. We can name all these quarterbacks that went there and just didn't look good because they never give you anything.
The only reason why Cam had Steve Smith, but also Cam was able.
No, they had a team that year. They had a team.
Yeah, and he was able to shake two defenders. He 200 pounds, 6'5".
Yes, big boy.
Not one guy is tackling you, so you don't got to worry about nobody busting through.
Right, I'm gonna get MVP in 2015. I'm gonna do all that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the Super Bowl and do all that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do all that. And I wish Cam would have won a Super Bowl, man. I do.
I know.
Because the way he went out and the way that they treat him, man, it's like, damn, he was a really good quarterback too, man. I wish he would have got a Super Bowl.
Bro, you got dudes trying to jump this man at the festival and shit, bro. He slammed both.
Bro, they treat Cam like Cam was never good. He's an MVP quarterback. They treat him like he was never good.
Two of my favorite quarterbacks over the last 15, 20 years is Michael Vick and Cam Newton, bro.
Michael Vick is definitely my favorite quarterback ever.
Ever.
I guess I'm gonna say ever. Because he changed the whole game.
Warren Moon.
Yeah, Warren Moon. Yeah.
You know what?
You had Warren running. You had Randall running all over the place, going all the way back to Otto. Yeah. You had Steve Young, Flutie. Yeah. You had all these guys. But when Mike Vick did it, that changed, bro. That even changed the video game world.
Yeah, they had to
when 04 Madden came out.
Yeah, when everybody wanted to play, we had to
it was
put money down. If you wanted Vic, you had to pay $20.
You couldn't just use Vic. He was a cheap player. And then in real life, if that dog shit would have never happened, Vic might have never did nothing in Atlanta because it was Atlanta. They wasn't giving you nothing. But he might have never, not winning wise, he might have never done nothing, but he would have had all the numbers in the world. Bro, his numbers would be ridiculous.
We already know first ballot Hall of Famer. We know that.
Yes.
The fact that how they made a video game commercial.
Bro, he changed it. Yes, he changed it, bro. It's like Steph Curry. It's like the guys that's generation, bro. He changed the whole entire game.
And you got to give him props. This is why there's a lot of pressure on what's the name in Cleveland, Deshaun Watson, because Michael Vick showed you there ain't no excuse for missing time. He stepped in Philly and he's throwing
and went crazy.
Deshaun Watson, bro.
Went crazy. Deshaun Jackson was that dude too.
Bro,
LaShawn,
we put up 40 points on the Giants in his first game. Like,
I'm so glad LaShawn was on the Chiefs and got a Super Bowl too, because I wanted to see him get one with the Eagles, man.
Speaking of that, they retiring his jersey November.
I wanted to see him get one with the Eagles so bad, bro. I did, man. Like, but they just never could. They could never do it, man.
Bro, there's still a hit out. There's still a bounty on what's the name head the coach. I don't even say his name. You remember the coach of the Eagles that broke that team up?
Yeah, you don't need to.
Nah, we ain't saying his name because he was out here just trying to break up a happy home, bro. He was out here breaking a happy home.
And now what he doing now, though?
Back in college doing where he belonged, offensive coordinator. Right.
Exactly.
But you right, man. Shady got his ring. It's glad that
I was happy about that.
Yeah, I think they retiring Deshaun's number. But Michael Vick, we were back on the Michael Vick and who was the other quarterback we were talking about?
Vick and
Cam Newton.
Yeah, Cam Newton. Yeah.
Cam was my favorite, bro, because ain't nothing like a big 6'5" quarterback that could run you over, throw that shit, and be able to move. Like he literally, bro, and it was Superman, bro.
Yeah, like, I like Cam, man. Mike Vick and Peyton Manning, bro. Like, and I like Peyton Manning because, like, I remember when I was young. I probably might have been like 12.
Peyton was
12. When he was at Tennessee, man, I might have been like 11 or 12 when he was at Tennessee, man, and just watching that, man, was just like, this is different. Like, this dude, bro, this is different as hell.
That's right. Remember when? Oh, this is different because now you don't need to pay offensive coach. You don't need a quarterback coach.
Now when you got Peyton Manning, he is the quarterback coach.
Yeah, you don't need an offensive coordinator either. Like he was up there, bro. That's why when we made our list, we remember me, you and Big Mike was making our list and doing this, and I said Peyton Manning because I said
Peyton is number one.
He's number one, bro.
Like, and I ain't even talking about stats, none of that shit. I'm talking about pure quarterback,
bro. We
playing
talking
the
about
position,
arm talent,
IQ, accuracy, all that. Yes,
reading the blitz, clutch situation.
Peyton Manning was in Indianapolis where they never gave. He had a good defense so many years, but most of those years, the Colts defense, that's why they could never beat Tom Brady. That's why they could never win certain games.
It was all about offense.
But then Peyton Manning lost some of those games too. He did. He had games where he was throwing interceptions, stuff like that.
I feel like every quarterback.
But, man, you built your quarterback you modeled your quarterback after Peyton Manning for like a decade, yo. Like outside of the Michael Vick, I need the runner. It was Peyton Manning, man. He come to the line and he got so many plays in his head. All these calls, Omaha, all these calls and shit he calling. Nobody was doing that. Nobody was doing that.
They said Peyton has 7 to 10 plays in his head per every down, first down, second down.
Yes.
Like
he always changed the play. Most of the time he was changing the play.
He would, If you was an offensive coordinator, I'd be like, man, I'm out of here, bro. I ain't even going. What's the point?
That's why, as an offensive coordinator, you just got to coach Peyton.
Yeah,
you can't really coach Peyton. Like you can give him, you can coach him, but you can't guide him. Coach. Yeah, right. You can guide him. There you go, because he just retained that shit. He sees stuff that you don't even see.
And Steve Smith, people don't know. Steve Young did a lot of that shit too.
Steve Young, hell yeah, Steve Young.
But they all learned it from Joe. They all learned it from Montana.
Montana, man.
Montana was the first one to have them plays in his head.
Yeah, and if we going off of overall everything, Montana is number one for me. If we going overall everything, like stats, all that, I mean, Montana's number one for me. Brady's number two.
It helps when you got the greatest receiver at obviously Jerry Rice.
Of course.
Obviously Randy Moss and Calvin are just I think they're better.
But Brady had some of the greatest defenses, though.
Some of the
greatest defenses, though.
Yeah.
So Brady didn't have the greatest. The year he had Moss and they went undefeated, he didn't win a Super Bowl.
Right.
What was that? 07? He didn't win a Super Bowl in 07. You know what I mean? Like 50, Brady didn't thrive. Yeah, he didn't. Yeah, 55 or some shit like that. It was something crazy like that. 50 or 55.
He lit that league.
Yeah, actually, I think he had 50 and then Peyton broke it with 55. I think that's how it went. It was 50 and then 55. But I'm just saying, Brady thrived with the guys that weren't the top guys, but they were Wes Welker and those guys were good receivers, man.
They were.
It wasn't people act like it was only because they was with Brady. No, you could have put them with Peyton. You could have put them with Rodgers. You could have put them with a lot of quarterbacks, and they would have been good still.
To me, Wes Welker is a borderline Hall of Famer, bro. Like, come on, man, like that.
Well, he got Super Bowls and he got numbers. There's guys in the Hall of Fame that ain't got Super Bowls,
and he got some of the best hands ever. He didn't drop,
and he got one of the best catches ever.
Yeah,
you know the catch. You know the catch.
I know
he got one of the best catches ever.
Yeah, and we know Gronkowski is first ballot anytime.
Come on, man, that's Gronk.
You know, we know that. And,
Gronk got 4 Super Bowls because he was smart and went to Tampa Bay.
He know what he was doing. He said, "Let me get this last one before I bounce." Right?
Yeah, Brady told him.
But that's why I'm going back.
I'm going a ready-made team. But that's another thing. Brady went to a ready-made team. They had the offense. They had the defense. Drop a quarterback. Drop Gronk. You good.
That's okay, because Belichick about to go to a ready-made team too if Nick Sirianni don't get his shit together.
Think when you think he coming back?
Next year. He'll be here.
So?
Yeah, he need a break. He got his little young girlfriend. He good now. He got the little 20-year-old chick. Bro, that nigga Belichick out here. You know what I mean?
Wild.
Yeah, he popping the bro. He popping the bro strap. He drinking. He out here.
Wow, he said Belichick, bro. She too young, bro.
He wild.
Don't get you a little 40-year-old, man.
Hey, that boy said no. Y'all out here doing it. I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna go get a 20-year-old, and I'm 80. Like, bro,
and he's gonna come back. He gonna coach the Eagles next year because Nick gonna blow this shit, and he gonna fit right in, and we gonna. But
yeah, y'all defense will be better for sure.
Hell yeah, and that's what we need. But that's what I was going back. We was talking about Michael Vick and Cam. Vick missed 2 years, bro. There's no excuse for Deshaun Watson. That's why
he was locked up for 2 years.
He didn't even get to play.
Yeah, he got to work out, but he ain't get to play football. He ain't get to train with a football or none of that. Yeah, no.
So that's why when we circling back to this is the big year. This is the year for a lot of quarterbacks. We gonna name them: Joe Burrow, Jalen Hurts. Deshaun Watson.
Dak.
Justin Fields. Who you got?
Dak Prescott.
Dak is on.
Russell Wilson.
Even though, I mean, I say more Justin than Russell because we know
Russell's starting. Russell's the starter. So that's the only reason why I say that. Because if he get benched for Justin Fields, then that's bad. That's bad. That's not good. That's not good at all.
The 2 names on top of that list because Joe Burrow obviously has the respect, and even if Joe Burrow did have a bad year, you still had to give him another chance. But I know how Jalen the same way.
As long as he don't get injured, we good.
Yeah, Jalen's the same way. You can't replace a kid that go to the
Dak and Jalen for me.
Dak
and Jalen is top 2 for me.
You know who's ahead of Jalen?
Who?
Dak and Herbert.
Yeah, I feel you with Herbert because I feel like he ain't done nothing and he got all that damn money.
He ain't done nothing, and he had all.
Trevor Lawrence too because he got all that damn money.
Yeah.
He above Hurts too because he got paid a stupid bag. He number 3.
We know.
He number 3. And then you know who number 4 is? Kyler Murray. Did you go to class and read? Did you go study like they told you? Did you go do all of that like they told you? We got to see it. Now you got Marvin, bro. You got a generational player on your team, not generational talent. That's when you were a kid. Generational player. This is a guy that can be another Randy Moss type player, another guy that's just gonna change all of this shit. He can be that.
He looked just like he remind me of the dude that's he gonna learn from, Larry Fitzgerald. That's exactly what he looks like.
If anything close to Larry, that means he gonna be because he's gonna be a more athletic Larry.
Could you imagine
a faster Larry?
Yeah, could you imagine making $200 million and they got to get you to read a book because you're playing Call of Duty?
It's crazy, man. That's crazy to me. But now you got a great route runner. Marvin runs some of the best routes you ever gonna see ran. His dad is Marvin Harrison.
Thank you, bro. One of the top 10.
One of the greatest ever. Yes, Marvin Harrison is top 10.
Came up with that. We said that last week. Top 8.
Anybody that don't got Marvin Harrison in their top 10, I don't trust your judgment.
We can't talk football, right?
You can hell no. Not if you ain't got Marvin up there.
So you got that, and then you still got Connor. He's a beast. He's a pass catcher too. As long as Connor stay healthy, you're right. The top over Jalen Hurts, over Joe Burrow, is Justin Herbert, Deshaun Watson, Kyler Murray.
Yes, Dak.
Dak.
Daniel Jones.
And Dak.
Dak and Daniel Jones. Like Jalen might be further down the list because that's the mother quarterback. For real.
We already know where Daniel Jones at. We know the answer to that, though, Jay.
And Tua might be on that chopping block too.
Yeah.
I like Tua and I like Miami, but if they continue to not do nothing, then hey, you had the season Tyreek had last year. They blew a season.
And you got to look at it like this. Okay, if we're going to say the Eagles got the number 1 receiving core, the Bengals got number 2, the Dolphins got number 3.
Oh, for sure.
Bro, you got Waddle and Tyreek.
Well, the Texans got something to say to all of us because they got Tank.
But Nico,
they got Tank,
Nico young. He young.
Bro, they got Tank, Nico, and Diggs, bro.
Jay, we just going by what we've seen.
Well, from up to this point, yes. But I think the Texans about to take that over. Because they got 3 killers, but not only do they got 3 killers, they got 2 tight ends to take the pressure off of everybody.
Yeah,
this is about to be and CJ gonna spread that ball around. He gonna throw the ball to everybody. You're not gonna fluster him. You're not gonna get him. Yeah, you're not gonna ever get him off his square. Yeah, like I love that about him, and I wish more quarterbacks had that. Like Joe, I love that about Joe Burrow. You never gonna get him off his square. He just goes out there and plays.
That's because that's the pocket quarter. That's Peyton Manning.
Yes.
That's the pocket.
Jalen Hurts, you can tell when Jalen Hurts is flustered because he started making dumb plays. And he started forcing passes. He started running when he ain't supposed to be running.
Jalen did that. That's the thing. Jalen, the year that he went to we went to the Super Bowl 2 years ago. That was the year that Jalen I seen made one of the biggest jumps from having the most terrible deep ball to having one of the best. But then last year they switched coordinators. They had him running, he pulling the ball down, taking hits and shit, dumb shit. Now they taking the reins off him again. So it's like, and this is what Lamar got to learn how to do. Do like Michael Vick did, bro. Vick wasn't out here taking off every time he seen somebody. He would only do that when he saw that was his last option. Yeah. Like work the pocket. That's how they do. That's how Russell Wilson used to do in his prime. One of the best at it. Work the pocket. And then when I mean work the pocket, it doesn't mean sit back there like Kenny Pickett.
Move around, man.
Find your lanes, find lanes, step up in this lane, step up in that lane.
Yeah.
That's what Jalen Hurts has got to take a page out of Russell. All these running, they got to take a page out of the old Russell Wilson. That's what Russell.
The old Seattle Day Super Bowl Russ.
Yeah.
Should have had back-to-back Super Bowls. I'm still disappointed they didn't get that, man. I want to see Marshawn Lynch get it. You know what I mean? Like,
Marshawn.
Bro. They were supposed to get back-to-back. And I fucked with Pete Carroll, man, because I was a USC guy for a long time. Carson Palmer, Matt Leinart, Reggie Bush. Like, Reggie Bush was my man. So
it still don't feel the same with Pete Carroll not in the NFL right now, bro. He got to come back.
It don't, but at the same time, Pete Carroll will be back unless he takes this is way of taking a break because they about the Seahawks. If they didn't get him out of there already, he already out of their front office stuff. I don't know, but he won't be there long. Like he'll be a coach somewhere else. So somebody's gonna call Pete Carroll and give Pete Carroll a job.
As soon as he's ready to strap to chew that bubble gum again, that chewing that gum, he's gonna be right back.
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
What Mike say? Mike went on a tirade yesterday on the Man Cave. He went on a tirade. What was he on TikTok? He said, enough of the Bo Nix hate. Yeah, he said enough of that shit.
Bo Nix, man.
He love that boy Bo Nix.
How can you hate on Bo Nix, man? It's Bo Nix, bro. Like we like Bo Nix. We agreed. Like Bo Nix, bro. 7 years in college. Bo was at Auburn winning big games, beating Alabama at the top of their peak and all that. At Oregon, killing that Oregon. Like, Bo is NFL ready. That's what people ain't understanding. He like 26 or some shit. Like, he ready. Like, that boy is ready. He big. He can throw. He's smart. IQ high. He knows what he's doing on the field. Like, I'm completely with Mike.
You think Sean Payton can't blow this one like he did Russell
Wilson? Sean Payton good, man. Like Russell Wilson and Sean Payton just didn't make sense because that's not Sean Payton's type of quarterback. His type of quarterback, he had Drew Brees. Drew Brees ain't running nothing. Drew Brees throwing the ball all over the place. And that's the same thing. Bo Nix can run, but he's gonna kill you. He can kill you from the pocket. Russ wasn't at that point in Denver. You know what I mean? Like Russ, you want him to do that, but he still had 26 touchdowns, 45. He still had a shit ton of passing yards and touchdowns and low interceptions. So he still did great, but he just didn't do enough when it mattered.
Right.
Like when it mattered, they was losing games because of those interceptions he threw. You know what I mean? His passes, bad choices. Like he did a lot of stuff to lose games.
Yeah, he did a lot of goofy shit. Plus, I feel like when you Sean, I think they egos clash too, because when you got Sean Payton, who had Drew Brees, of course he thinks Drew Brees better than Russell Wilson, right? And then Wilson think, yeah, he is, and then he think Russell Wilson better than Russell Wilson think he as good as Drew Brees, and then when he start throwing them interceptions, he looking at him like, bro, you could just I can go back and look at them looks they was giving each other. They didn't respect each other, you know, so
they did.
Well, you gotta have when two people win a Super Bowl and they get thrown on a team, it's gotta be some mutual respect. You
got Sean Payton coming in like Russ, this is how we doing it. I don't care what you talking about.
Yeah. Russell, like, what do you mean? I won a Super Bowl. I ain't gotta why I can't do it my way, you know?
And technically I've been to more Super Bowls than you.
Fact. Yeah. Drew Brees, as much as we love Drew Brees,
they got one. Yeah, they got one. That's it. That's all they got. They got one. They only got there once.
He got the Katrina year one, right?
No, they won in 20 because we just looked it up. It was 2011. It was him in 2009, I think. 09, and then Rodgers won the following year in 2010.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You know who's on it? You know who's on that list too? You're gonna laugh when I put him. Me and you feel the same way about this dude. You know who's on that quarterback list, even though it's not a list of seeing if you got it or not. It's a list of seeing if it's time to go.
Okay.
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, hell yeah, he on that list.
Let's put Aaron Rodgers on that list, Jay.
Man, I'm tired of people acting like he's still young and he's still the same. No, bro, he's 40 years old. He don't want to train. He don't want to practice. He don't want to do shit.
Nope.
They already having problems with their team.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like,
people
at
training camp, right?
I just don't see this working out like people say, and I think the Jets might think the Jets gonna be number 2 or win their division or some crazy shit, and I think the Jets is gonna end up number 3 or number 4 in their division and miss the playoffs. So I don't know.
Jay, give me a minute. My TV on outside and it's raining. I'll be right back.
Oh yeah. You good? All this Aaron Rodgers hype, man. I like Aaron Rodgers. 4 MVPs. He one of the most talented quarterbacks we ever did see. He up there. I'll even give him top 10 off of talent, just off of talent alone. Like not even attributes. I mean, not even accolades or none of that. Now you throw in accolades, he probably falls off of that list because he only got the 4 MVPs, 1 Super Bowl. But you got guys with Terry Bradshaw 4. Like we can name all these guys with multiple Super Bowls and the stats. And I don't even know if I would pick Aaron Rodgers over Dan Marino. Dan Marino don't even got a Super Bowl.
Hell no.
But I'll probably pick Dan Marino over Aaron Rodgers. And Aaron Rodgers is more talented than most of these guys we ever seen play the game. He at a point in time, he got 4 MVPs, but Dan Marino, that was just a different animal, man. Just a different animal.
This is what we looking at. So no, we're not taking Aaron Rodgers over Dan Marino.
Hell no, I'm not doing that.
Talent wise, no. But then I'm trying to figure out why didn't Dan Marino get a Super Bowl? Is it because he had to
look at the teams they kept running into?
Steelers,
Steelers,
Cowboys,
yes, Cowboys, all those Niners.
Yeah,
they ran into juggernauts all the time, bro. Like Dan Marino,
the Oilers.
Yes, and Dan Marino didn't have good enough defense to beat the 49ers or beat the Cowboys or beat the Steelers.
The Broncos. You never, if you think about it, you never see Marino
the Bills
in a big game. Yeah, that's the team they really
the same division, bro. Like
the Bills went to 3 straight Super Bowls.
Yes, and they're four straight Super Bowls. Lost all 4 of them shits. And their defense was way better than Miami's defense ever thought about being. Then you got Thurman, Jim Kelly, Andre Reed, all these guys, bro. They had so many guys on their team, bro. This shit was crazy.
The Dolphins remind me of the Peyton Manning team. No defense at all.
Yeah, no defense. Yeah.
Because if you look at
on the offense, Mark Clayton, all they had killers
Mark
on
Duper, Duper and all them.
Yeah, they had killers on that Dolphins offense.
Because you never seen that. You look back like that's a little. I remember the end of Marino era, but I don't remember his career. But if you look at Marino's career, you never seen him blowing no big AFC championship game. You never seen him blowing no divisional game.
And you know what's so crazy? I'm pretty sure he lost to Joe Montana when Joe Montana was first years with the Chiefs. His first year with the Chiefs.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he beat Dan Marino.
He did.
And the Dolphins.
So not only, so Marino ran into Warren
Killers. Yes.
Buffalo, Joe Montana, and the Chiefs.
Steelers defense.
John Elway.
Yes, John Elway, all those guys, Brett Favre, like he ran into straight killers that had defenses though. These teams we naming had top tier defenses though. They had top tier defenses. Dan Marino didn't get that.
What we can do is we can go back and look at Aaron Rodgers blowing a lot of big games.
Aaron Rodgers, I will give Aaron Rodgers his 4 MVPs. He got a Super Bowl. He turned Jordy Nelson into a superstar. He did some things, but how long was the drought though?
It's been
the
10
drought,
years.
Yes. The drought been down there 10 years.
It's been, what I mean? We being nice with 10 years.
Yeah, we being nice with 10 years. So that shit was pretty much over after they Super Bowl, but we ain't even got to go there. But because they had top defenses back then. He had good ass defenses back then.
And I understand what Mike and them be saying. They had no defense, but neither did Peyton Manning.
Not
in Denver, but he still got his chip.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, Aaron Rodgers had defenses a few times. He didn't have no defense the whole time, man. He had dudes on his team. He had both the Smith brothers at the same time. He had Woodson, yes. He had what you call it out there in the secondary.
He had
yes. He was there. Jari White was there when he. Yes, bro. Come on.
He had Clay Matthews, bro, in his prime.
Bro, yeah, Alexander, bro, he had some goons out there.
We're not gonna say that.
And we forget Aaron Rodgers started playing in what? 08, 09, one of them 2010, something like that.
Butler. Did you say Butler to safety?
Yes, bro. He had guys, bro.
Aaron Rodgers has played with Reggie White, and he won a Super Bowl with Reggie, But
no, Reggie White wasn't there.
He didn't win it. Who won that Super Bowl with Reggie in Green Bay?
Oh, Reggie was with Reggie didn't get a Super Bowl in Green Bay.
You sure?
Green Bay, Brett Favre got a Super Bowl. He beat the Patriots in '96.
Oh no. I think
so. It would have had to have been then. It would have had to have been '96.
I think Reggie got one, bro.
Yeah, it would have had to have been '96.
I think he did. If I'm not mistaken, I swear I seen Reggie holding up a trophy with the.
It would have had to be 90. That was my man's and him, John Randall. That was my dude. Yeah, Bruce Smith. Hold on.
If I'm not mistaken, let me see if I know my football. Hold on. I swear I've seen it.
Yep, Packers, 1997. It was a 96-97 year. So it was the year they beat Drew Bledsoe and the Patriots.
That's the only reason why that ain't the only reason, but that's a huge reason why Aaron Rodgers got a Super Bowl. He had the minister of defense on his team, bro. Come on. And Lee Williams.
No, that was 97. Aaron Rodgers, that was Brett Favre.
Oh, that was I forgot.
Aaron Rodgers, when he won the Super Bowl, and what was that? 09. Hold on.
That was Clay Matthews and
that's what I'm saying. He had defense, yo. He had defense, man. Like,
and Clay Matthews played 10 years? Come on, man.
I'm pretty sure Charles Woodson was there.
Yes.
Like, come on, man. Like,
so that's two of the top 50 greatest players.
Yes, bro. Yes. And he had both the Smith brothers on each defensive line for like 5 years, 6 years.
And he had Julius Peppers in his prime.
Yes, bro. He had killers, man. Like, it didn't happen consistently every year, but Aaron Rodgers had years where he had top defenses.
But he did. You know, Mahomes didn't have defense his first 2 years.
Mahomes didn't. Yeah, his first Super Bowl. Yeah, his defense wasn't elite in his first Super Bowl win.
So this is what we gonna say, Jay. At the end of the day, everybody giving Aaron Rodgers a pass because of that defense, but we just named 10 Hall of Famers he's played with on defense, and he got one goal.
And I don't even think the Jets defense is capable of holding up as a top defense for the whole 17 games.
Not with their record.
Like, I get it. Y'all got a good defense, but they young. Y'all offense still young. Like, y'all still got all these young guys, and then you drop 40-something-year-old Aaron Rodgers in there. How y'all think that's going to work?
Let me look at their schedule.
The man got injured on the first play or the third play of the game because the line couldn't block for him. Three straight plays they couldn't block for him. And the third play, he got injured.
First game, right.
First game. Like, come on, man. Like, I can't go. Salute Red Jet. Stop in late, but you here, so we good.
Let's take a look at the Jets before we shut it down. Let's look at the Jets schedule real quick. Let's see this. I don't think we went through the Jets. We're gonna call this right now, Jay. So
yeah.
September 9th, Monday Night Football. The Niners in San Fran. I'm gonna let you go first on all these, Jay.
That's an L.
That's a big L.
That's the L for the Jets.
you think they're gonna get smashed, or is it gonna be close?
I think the 49ers going to go out there and beat the shit out the Jets. Offensively,
me too.
Now, I don't know if Brock Purdy going to go out there and go crazy, but I think Christian McCaffrey going to just do what he want to do out there.
I think the Niners are as pissed as the Ravens.
I just don't think the Jets offense is as good as people hyping them up to be. Yeah, you got Garrett Wilson. That's my dude, Buckeye. You got Brees. Is he going to stay healthy? And then you got Aaron Rodgers. You got to hope your offensive line show up this year. Like, it's a lot of shit, man.
It all comes down to how we know Brees is a beast, but how great is Brees Hall? How great is
right? That's what I'm saying. How great is he? If you're just gonna run him the whole time, you just gonna wear him out. Throw him the ball sometime.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. So we got Jets in Tennessee, week 2.
Tennessee. See, I want to give that to the Jets, man, but Tennessee I like that defense they got.
Yeah.
And D-Hop gonna be out though, so I'm gonna give that to the Jets though.
How long is D-Hop out for?
Shit, probably about, I think it said 4 weeks or something like that. Maybe, I don't know. I don't remember.
He's another one that might be on might be on a decline, even though he got the talent still, man. He's just
just too many injuries, man.
All right, next one is Patriots in New York.
I think that's a win in New York.
And that's Sunday night.
Yeah, I think that's a win in New York.
Yeah, that could be their first win. It could be.
Because I think the Titans might be. I think the Titans probably gonna beat them, man. But yeah.
So we'll give it a 2-1.
Yeah,
Broncos. Bo Nix goes to New York.
Come on, man. Bo Nix going in there and get that win, man.
Going to get that win.
Over Sean Payton and Bo, man.
Yeah, that's 2-2. Jets in Minnesota.
Bro, see, Minnesota. That's a win. Minnesota, they done for. Darnold ain't winning no games.
And I don't even think he should start. I think the other dudes, they might as well start the back.
You might as well. Because Darnold, we know he's not doing nothing. Darnold start the whole season. The Vikings might end the season with 0 wins. Like the
we know what Darnold is from the Jets, right? We already know.
And the Panthers.
3-2. Yeah, Panthers too. Bills go to New York Sunday night.
The
Jets got a lot of primetime games.
I know, right? Because Aaron Rodgers, but I'm gonna give that to the Bills though. Josh Allen and them boys.
Me too. That's 3-3. Jets in Pittsburgh Sunday night. Damn, they
losing in Pittsburgh though.
Yeah, they're gonna lose in Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh defense gonna eat them alive.
Oh, they gonna tear, and that might be the game. Aaron might not. I ain't gonna wish no bad.
He might not make it out alive. He
might not make it out. JJ Watt coming.
He might not make it out.
That's 3-4. Jets back in New England. They got to get that win. They got to. But that Patriots defense, strong.
We gave them the first win. I don't know, man. I think they might split, but we'll give it to the Jets.
We'll give it to them. Make them 4-4. Texans and Jets Sunday night.
That's the L.
Halloween.
That's an L.
That's an L. That's a big
trick or treat for the Texans. They going to get some candies.
Jets in Arizona. They better win that shit.
Yeah, they better win that shit. That's a fact.
That's 5. So they 5-5, and that's only because we being nice. We assuming they're gonna we win these winnable games.
Yeah.
I think the Seahawks gonna be nice this year, bro. The Seahawks are in New York. I got that as a loss.
Yeah, because I like the Seahawks.
Yeah, they weapons, man, and
they still got a good team.
Yeah. They nice. They nice. And Geno, man, people sleeping on Geno Smith.
No, I think Geno come out and have another decent.
Geno was a Pro Bowler 2 years ago, and he was injured last year. All right, Jets go to Miami.
No, that's an L.
That's an
L. Hell yeah. I'm with Miami. I think Miami win that division.
They might expose. That might be the game they expose that defense.
Oh yeah, Tyreek and Waddle about to toast their asses the whole game.
So now they below 500. Jets go to Jaguars.
Oh, and that's the one that I don't know about, man. Because I really like Trevor Lawrence and those guys, man. But didn't they give up Calvin Ridley? They don't got Calvin Ridley no more, man.
Yeah.
They don't got. They got Zay Jones. They got Zay Jones. They got some guys. I'm gonna go with the Jets, man.
And then we got. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Jets on that.
Yeah,
one.
I'm gonna go with the Jets on that.
Cardinals, Colts, Seahawks, Dolphins, They play the Rams and the Jets in New York.
I'll give the Jets 8 wins.
Yeah, they had
7 wins and they missed the playoffs.
That's exactly what I'm at. And then Jets, Bills, that's a loss. Dolphins, Jets, another loss. So in the month of December is when they're gonna catch. I see a 3-4 game losing streak in
December.
Yeah, they gonna lose to the Dolphins twice. They could lose to the Jags. They're gonna lose to the Rams. They're gonna lose to the Bills.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I'm with you. I'll give them 7 or 8 games, but I'm gonna go 7 though. I'll 7 and 10. And Aaron Rodgers, you out of there. They gave him 2 years. And it's a reason why, because if it don't work out, but he already had a season already. So
what you think?
Last season.
What you think he does after they miss the playoffs? And what does Aaron Rodgers do?
I think the Jets aren't bringing him back after this if it don't work out this year, and Aaron Rodgers will be a free agent until somebody give him a job. And if I'm Minnesota, I'm going with that because your only best bet is your rookie who just got injured. And
hey, that's a.
If I'm Minnesota, I'm grabbing him.
Jay, that's
Justin Jefferson.
Rails. That's off the rails right there.
Yeah, Minnesota, I'm grabbing that boy.
Can you see Aaron Rodgers throwing to Justin Jefferson? That's easy work.
And they got a tight end. They got all that. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, Addison.
That would be great. That would be great for Aaron Rodgers.
You might want to hit that code and place a bet on that, mother.
Place a bet on Bet Us, man. Make sure y'all check that out too, for sure, man. New people we gonna be advertising for, man. So make sure y'all check that out, man.
Man, okay, we on the rise, bro. We on the rise.
Oh yeah, we on the rise, man. Shit about to start paying off. Yeah. Make sure y'all stay around, man. Make sure y'all keep supporting and keep pulling up. Things is only gonna get better. We trying to get to the point where we got stuff to give back to y'all.
Yeah.
Other than content, man. We want to give y'all merch and stuff like that, but we all got bills and stuff. We gotta fund. We gotta put money into everything.
We want to make like that's why I said you gotta if you love it, you gotta support it, man. You gotta support it, man. You gotta support it. I don't care how many dollars, as long as it's a couple dollars go a long way, man.
That's a fact. That's a fact, and we appreciate everybody in the chat every week. Yeah. Everybody that show up, make sure y'all tuning in to the shows. Mondays, the cheap seats. Tuesday, Sports Madness. Thursday, Off the Rails. I do got a show. We was doing Relax Wednesdays where we just talk about anything, like we just whatever, life stuff, no sports. But then the chat start making it sports. So we engage in sports stuff for a little bit, but we was doing lifestyle stuff. I want to talk music stuff. That's why we haven't brought it back yet. We did 2 seasons. It was maybe like 20 episodes each season. So when I bring that back, it ain't necessarily. Only reason why I want to keep it Wednesday is because it was called Relax Wednesday.
Right. Like hump day, kind of like a hump day.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, and we only did it for an hour. We just talked a bunch of shit about it, life stuff, just life music, whatever.
Life topics,
stuff that's going on online, topics in the world, like stuff like that. Like,
I like that type because that the sports is raw. We love sports. Sports make the world go round, but there's another world.
We got some other stuff we got to talk about, and we got we about to be doing music stuff, and I love talking about music and all that stuff.
We got that. Yeah,
you know what I mean? Life experiences.
We tell
we tell stories about our lives, all that stuff, man. So when I bring that back, I'm gonna let you know you can be a part of that if you want to. But Scully's sending me a beat. I got some beats. We picking out beats. We gonna have an EP for y'all, man. We gonna start working on
Yeah,
get some music out for y'all. Everybody been wanting me to rap, so chat, man. I got y'all, man. Scully done got me. He done got me back out, man.
Yeah, Man Cave Media, Most Feeler. When we combine Voltrons out here, we like Voltron.
Yes, sir, man. So appreciate y'all, man. It's a good show, Scully. Appreciate you, man. You know, every time you pull up, it's a wonderful time, my brother.
It's a good time, man. Yeah.
Yes,
Might
sir,
start
man.
The Heinekens during the show pretty soon.
Hey, yeah, Heineken. That's the only beer I can drink is Heineken. That's it.
Then that means me and Jay could go up on a Tuesday.
Yeah, for sure. That's the only thing I can drink. Next time, matter of fact, I'm gonna have a Heineken next show.
Yeah, I'm gonna get one.
Let's drink a Heineken. Thursday off the rails. Let's drink a Heineken. Yeah, let's do it. All right, man. See y'all Thursday.
Peace out, world.
Salute.